welcome back to Benton Road. In this video of my Benton Road layout update, we'll be taking a look at the progress and some of the changes I have made. So sit back, relax, get a cup of tea and enjoy the video. So let's start over in my Locomotive depot area. This isn't going to be my TMD, but this is just going to be loco storage and standby sidings. As you can see, I've got a Class 45 and my Oxford diecast Janus shunter in these two sidings here. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, if I just move the camera around here, I have added another siding. Now, this is just for small locomotives, nothing major, but I thought it'd be something nice to add a little bit more flexibility to the layout. But it means that I can have small locomotives like this in there, or I could put small 08s and Class 20s in there. Then these two sidings will be for 66s and 67s, or just large locomotives. But as you can also see, I'm also storing this rather nice Hornby Continental wagon. So moving along here, this is kind of a garage area and Balfour Betty area. This is my free printable kit, which you can get on my website if anyone's interested. I'll put a link in the description to my free printable kits. It's really simple to build. This took me 45 minutes to build. You may, as a beginner, find it takes you an hour and a half. But I found that as I've started making these, I've got a lot faster and efficient at it, and I found my own methods of making them quicker and in bulk. So it just makes me less time to build them and more time actually putting them on the railway and putting the scenery around them. So I've got a few trailers here. This I picked up as a job lot from a local model shop for £2, which I was really pleased with. I've just got a Mercedes Herpa lorry that's missing a wheel, so I've got to add a wheel onto that. And then this is a drawbar trailer, and this is a dolly trailer, which I think is really nice. There's a few more vehicles over here, though I don't want to make it too clumped, because in real life it isn't really that clumped. But I want to try and keep it as realistic as possible, because as I always say to myself, and I know Everard Junction says it, don't be afraid of space, because sometimes overcrowding a layout can make it look really, really bad. Even if you put a lot of work into it and a lot of scenery, overcrowding a layout can make it look quite bad. So I'm trying to keep the balance between overcrowding and not overcrowding. So I'm kind of in the middle, so it doesn't look sparse, but it doesn't look too overcrowded. Moving into the area over here, as you can see, I've got my Virgin HST in here, and this coach that I picked up from my model shop again. That was £5, though we knocked it down to £3 for me, which was rather nice. But I've known him for years, so usually if I buy a bunch of stuff from him, then he just knocks a few quid off to make it easier for the purchase. Then I've got my two, I think they're, what are they? They are Bristol FLE low decker buses, I believe, from what it says on the bus on the bottom there. They're both EFE, and I picked those up for £1 each from Tinker's Park Model Railway Fair. And they're going to look really nicely there. And then I've got two platforms just either side there. This will be my main line coming straight through here, so it misses the station. But I've got this loop here going to come and split into the station here. Then I've got some more coach parking down this end. This empty area here will be the road leading off into the town scene. But along here will be fairly busy, but not too busy. I'm going to have a load of people just sitting waiting for the train on the station platform. And I'm going to have roads leading up into the depot here, the Balfour Betty, and I'm just going to fence it off here. So I might even move these buses and move the bus parking out over there, so trucks and vehicles have access to over here into this part of the depot. Then coming around here, I've actually started some scenic work and a bit of ballasting. I've got a few trees which I actually got off the layout before it was mine. They kind of included some trees for me to use because he didn't need to use them and they would have been used to me. So thank you to Adam and I think it's Nina. Yes, Adam and Nina. Thank you for giving those to me in the layout. They're great use and I've actually used them on my other layout, Tinley, as well. Then coming over here, I don't think much has changed, just the fact that I've added a few vehicles. This is going to be kind of a construction heavy haulage area, because most of you will know by now that I'm absolutely obsessed with lorries and heavy haulage. Even since the age of 2, I would just walk up to a lorry and just stand there admiring it. I want this to be mostly Scammell's, because Scammell is my favourite trunk company. Unfortunately, Scammell stopped producing trucks in mid-1990s, I believe, which their last truck was a Scammell Commander. So I'm hoping to get a kit or white metal kit from Langley of the Scammell Commander and paint it up into military colours. And I'm going to have a Mark II Chieftain on the back, which I think will look really nice. Coming around here, this is going to be a level crossing. I've decided that I'm not going to put a turntable in here just because it's going to be too big. So I've got the filler piece which I'm going to put in here. I just need to install it as I haven't had the time yet. But the road's basically going to come round from here, round there, and it's going to go up through there into the town. So I'm going to install a point here. So this is going to be my locomotive and wagon sidings. Mostly wagon, though I am going to have a few steam engine sidings that I can have on here. Though don't forget that most of my locomotive storage is going to go off that way into Tinley. So I need to put a point in there so I have access to Tinley. Not much has changed over here, so from it's got a bit messy because I've been sorting things out. But I put a good shed down there as temporary for the time being to make it look a bit more interesting than what the scene was originally, with just track on a baseboard. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this layout update. I've enjoyed working on it. The next layout update will be on next Monday. So stick around for that. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe and smash the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. So thank you all for watching and have a good evening.